Oh, you keep wearing that cocky grin. You're going to find yourself short a few teeth.
I'm sorry, I can't help it.
Of course, you're standing there all pleased with yourself. You had a roll in the hay with me, hoping to make the ex-wife jealous, and now she's ready to come running back.
No offense, but if all I wanted was a roll in the hay, I wouldn't have had it with someone who would threaten to kick my teeth in.
I'm allowed to see my son again. Be the father he needs me to be. You made it happen.
Well, I know how important your children are to you, Sonny.
How much worse is this going to get for you as far as internal affairs?
Well, the investigation's underway, but whether or not you see your son doesn't really affect the outcome.
Yeah, but if you petition the judge on my behalf, it's only going to prove you're biased.
I slept with you, Sonny. It doesn't get any more biased than that.
Brenda was asking for me when she was sick in Africa?
Yeah. She kept calling out the name Dante. And you obviously think that was you. Which means you and Brenda met long before she returned to Port Charles.
Yeah, we did.
Well, why hide it?
Carly, I'm serious. Whatever you're planning, just stop. It's gonna blow up in your face.
Not this time. For once, I'm the one telling the truth, Jason.
About what?
You'll find out soon enough.
First of all, I wasn't trying to make Elizabeth jealous by sleeping with you. I told you, there's nothing between us but our children.
You told me a lot of things. Most of them lies, starting with your name. But I know what I saw at the park. You're looking to be that picture-perfect family
What
again.
you saw was me spending time with my boys. And Elizabeth showing up with her new baby to pick them up. I mean, of course, I'm going to be friendly to her. It helps Cam and Jake to see us getting along. But we're not getting back together. It's over between us. And for the record, my relationship with Elizabeth was never picture perfect.
Because she slept with your brother.
No, there was
That's what
way
sent you
more.
running halfway around the world. You were looking to forget. So you took up with the first lass you could find, hoping to take the edge off the pain you were feeling.
Well, maybe I'm assuming too much here, but I thought we had more going on than what happens in the bedroom. Look, from the first night that you walked into that bar, I haven't been able to stop thinking about you. Okay? And not just how beautiful you are, but how you're complicated and completely unpredictable.
You always say all the right things. Maybe when you stick your foot in your mouth, you smooth it over to make it look like you were paying me a compliment all along.
It doesn't have to be so complicated, Siobhan. It's simple. Really. I like you, and I'm pretty sure you like me.
Don't go putting words in my mouth.
This is work. I need to get this.
I've got my own work to be getting back to.
Spencer. Wait, can you hold on a second? I can't hear you. Just a second.
Excuse me. Siobhan, right?
Hi.
Hi. We really didn't get a chance to talk at the park, so I just wanted to come by and get to know you, since you're spending so much time with Lucky and my kids.
So did Carly ever say anything about the syrup stain on the carpet?
I think the staff were too busy scraping spaghetti off the walls.
Oh no, she didn't.
It was my fault. I took her to Noco a couple days ago, and I figured she'd be impressed with the little show the chefs put on. Apparently the part where he tossed shrimp in the air and she caught it in her mouth made quite an impression. Needless to say, spaghetti and meatballs everywhere.
Okay, well, it sounds like we need to work on some table manners.
On the other hand, she might have a career in baseball. She's got one hell of an arm.
I really miss her. Her little messy face and all.
And she misses you too.
Hey, sorry to interrupt. I was just talking to Dr. Lithgow, and he said that they were able to get your infection under control. That's great news.
Yeah. Yeah. Robin's recovery is the most important thing. We're all looking forward to moving on.
That's completely understandable. Actually, that's why I came by. I've been doing a lot of thinking about the talk that we had at Jake's. Patrick asked me to reconsider going in front of the board and having you removed from staff. He thought, we could come up with another solution. And what I have come to realize is that someone needs to stop enabling you, Robin. So I am gonna ask that you be fired for your own good. Do you ever talk about your time in prison?
No.
Maybe you should.
What's the point? It's over now. There's no point in dwelling in it.
No, but if you talk about it, even once, you just say out loud whatever it is that happened. I mean, maybe it'll lose some of its
So, do you like talking about drunk guys sticking money in your underwear?
No, I don't. I've told you that, Michael. I don't talk about those things with anyone. Except with you.
I hate that it's costing you so much.
I was upfront. I disclosed the fact that we were sleeping together,
Right.
so I could remove myself from prosecuting you due to a conflict of interest. And while it didn't win me any favors with my superiors, I didn't do anything illegal.
The Justice Department tried to bust me for years. They've never got enough evidence to make it stick. But when they got that recording of me talking about Johnny's car bomb, that would have put me away for a long time.
Detective Domestico obtained that recording illegally.
But you could have covered it up. You could have gotten a warrant and made it look official.
Oh, really? And run the risk of getting disbarred? And truth comes out?
What do you think's going to happen after this investigation's over? This is a witch hunt. If they can't get me, they're going to turn on you.
Well, there's some rumblings about me being reassigned to some desk job in Middle America. But I'll still be part of the Justice Department.
That was before you did another favor for me.
Well, I filed a petition to amend the terms of Michael's parole a few weeks ago, and it's just coming through the system now. But as I told you before, whether or not you see your son doesn't make a difference at this point.
It does for me. Because, you did something for me, right? That's important. I want to be able to do something for you.
You can.
Okay, look, I don't have time to clean up another one of your disasters. Just leave Dante alone.
I told you Dante brought this on himself.
Enough with the games. Just tell me what you're planning.
Oh, Olivia.
What?
Thank God. I need to talk to you about something.
Well, we need to finish this.
No, I need to talk to Olivia about some very important hotel business.
You do? Since when?
Since I'm your boss and you never got back to me about the lights in the salon, I mean, I can't cancel any more appointments. And look, see? You have some important business to handle yourself.
Okay, you be at my apartment in an hour.
I can't make you any promises.
No, you're gonna make it happen.
What'd you do to piss him off?
Be fine. He never stays mad at me for too long.
I was part of a police detail assigned to guard Brenda when she was in New York a few years ago. I had no idea that I had made such an impression on her. But hey, I guess I missed my shot, right?
Why has no one mentioned it before now?
Mentioned what?
Well, Dante was just telling me that this isn't the first time he's guarded you. He was part of your security detail 3 years ago before you started working for ASEC. So, it all makes sense.
What all makes sense?
Well, I've always wondered who was the mystery man you were calling out for in Africa when you were ill.
wait, I'm
Mystery solved.
I'm not sure why you're even bringing that up. Remember I told you I don't ever want to talk about that trip again?
A murder in self-defense
She saved my life.
triggers past memories.
I love you.
Now on General Hospital,
What are you hiding from me?
as the mystery unravels,
Brenda and Dante having an affair. Sonny's great love sleeps with the sun.
4 families are torn apart.
Brenda and I got pretty close.
Why didn't you tell me? These secrets, they're gonna take you down.
But for one couple,
I want us to raise this baby together.
the past is just the beginning.
I don't want to talk about the baby, okay?
General Hospital.
You conned me into a fake marriage. And then you tried to con me into believing that you were dying, and then you tried to con me into another marriage. None of that, absolutely none of that is endearing or romantic. If you want a wedding...
No if, when. I want a wedding. I'm not gonna give up.
Okay, well, prepare yourself because I'm calling the shots.
Absolutely. All I want is for you to be happy.
No, all you want is a ticket back on the gravy train.
That's not true, wife.
I'm not your wife.
Not from lack of trying.
Okay, if you want a wedding, guess what? It's here in this house.
Okay, no problem. That means we don't have to make, flight plans. We don't have to get a minister. Since Alice was ordained online between wrestling matches, she can marry us, put us in a headlock, and we can start the honeymoon tonight.
That's not happening.
No headlock?
None of it. I want a Christmas wedding, and I want it done right.
Christmas. You know what? I've waited this long, I can wait another month.
And I want a dress. I am not walking down the aisle dressed like a hillbilly harlot, covered in rhinestones and fringe.
Great, great, great. You'll have a beautiful gown. No feathers, fringe, or frou-frou.
And I want a room full of family and friends.
Well-wishers. That shouldn't be too hard.
And let's not forget about that prenup.
You got the prenup.
And more than anything, I want it sober.
Then don't drink.
Just to make sure I heard, would you mind restating the terms?
$1 million if you and Maya stay married for a year.
Okay, see, a year seems like a very long time, so how about 6 weeks?
Oh, gee, thanks. I love being married to you, too.
Don't be so quick to judge. You see, when you woke up from your drunken stupor in Las Vegas, you could have annulled the whole thing, but you chose not to.
Yeah, we thought about it, but we had this incredible suite.
With an incredible bed.
Okay, seriously, now we're in the real world. All right, I know you're trying to help in your own way, but you cannot pay me to stay married to someone for a year.
Thank you, thank you. And now you're gonna tell him that you're not gonna be bought either.
Let's talk terms.
Look, I'm sorry. I don't know why I went off on you like that. You probably hate me right now.
No.
You should.
Hey, look, you're not gonna turn into one of those controlling guys who tells a girl how to feel, are you?
No, I mean, I just did, but I didn't mean to. And screw that. I said it. It's on me.
Why are you so determined to hate yourself?
Maybe I'm hateful.
I don't see it.
Maybe you should look harder. I just went off on you for no reason.
No, I asked you to talk about prison and it made you mad and you wanted me to back off. Something happened to you, Michael, that was brutal and awful. Okay, but that doesn't define you. That's not who you are.
I just proved the opposite.
No, I pushed too hard again. I mean, I want to be the one who helps you. I don't even know why. I mean, I guess I have to figure that out for myself.
You can't help me.
If you don't want to talk to me, it's fine.
I do. I do want to talk to you. I just can't.
Then talk to someone. Please, Michael. You are too good a person to let whatever happened wreck you.
was explaining to Dante how you always push yourself, even to the point of getting sick. And that reminded me of when you were in the hospital, delirious, calling out his name.
Wow. Okay, can I speak to Suzanne alone for a second?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm out in the hall if you need anything.
No, actually, Jason has a lot of guards here, so you don't need to wait out in the hall. If you
Well,
can
it's
just
okay.
go.
It's the city's dime. They're gonna pay
Well,
me.
I'll pay you double to go.
I mean, no thanks, but I'm gone.
He cares about you.
What are you talking about? You don't even know him. Look, just... Whatever has happened is none of your business if I haven't already spoken to you about it. Can you comprehend that? It's nobody's business. Please, just leave it alone.
Your life, your career was on track before I got into the picture. I just want to let you know that if you need anything, and I'll be around, but I don't want to...
Picking up where we left off?
No, I just don't want to cause you any more damage. And that's what I told you before. I'm sorry.
Don't be. And that's not what I was going to ask. Sonny, I understand we're over. And I just want you to know that I wish you well, and I really mean it. And that I think you did right by both of us to end it, so I'm not compromising myself or my ethics, and you are absolutely free to go after Brenda without feeling guilty.
That's not what I was doing.
No, it's not a judgment. It's you were honest with me about your feelings for Brenda. You told me about the history you had with her, about how many times you guys tried to make it work, and...
There's a reason it didn't.
Yeah, but maybe there's a time in your... This is the time, maybe in your life right now, where you could finally make it right. You're never gonna know that if you're still sitting on the fence trying to think of all the things that can go wrong. I mean, it's a risk, yeah, but it's love, right?
Right.
So, what you can do for me is get off your backside, get off that fence and follow your heart.
Hey, I'm glad you came.
Glad you called. How you feeling?
I'd be a lot better if Lisa Niles wasn't trying to get me fired.
Yeah, I saw her at the PCPD the night of the fire. She said that you accused her of starting it?
And of course, there was no proof. So once again, Lisa gets away with murder. Attempted murder, anyway.
I understand Lisa's going ahead with her petition.
Yes, and I'm going to fight it.
Robin, you have to focus on your recovery.
I deserve the chance to tell my side of things.
I know, but you have to get healthy first.
That's why I called Nicholas. I actually want the board to come to me, and that's something you can do, right?
Well, I guess I could probably do better than that. As chief trustee, I can probably get the hearing stalled for a month or two, I suppose.
Which would give you time to heal.
I don't want to stall. I want to prove that Lisa is a liar, and I want to do it now.
Lucky it is
I
around.
didn't want to get into this at the park. It was a little awkward that my children were standing right next to me. But I have to admit, I was kind of surprised that Lucky would introduce my boys to someone he met working undercover with Interpol. I don't want my children in any danger.
Oh, I'm not a danger to anyone. Unless you're drunk and you're trying to stiff me on the bill.
Am I supposed to take your word on that? I just don't know anything about you.
I come from Galway. My father was fond of whiskey, telling tales and chasing women. I never attended university. I really didn't see the point much in higher learning. I've waited tables all over Europe and have a knack for picking the wrong men. My last boyfriend wound up dead in the gutter, courtesy of Ronan O'Reilly, the man that Lucky was pretending to be.
Has Lucky told you anything about his personal life or our history?
What are you doing? I need to speak to Elizabeth. Would you mind giving us a minute?
Oh, take your time.
Why did you come here to see Siobhan?
Lucky, when you introduce our kids to a complete stranger, I get to be a little curious and concerned. I don't really like the idea of my boys hanging with some woman you met undercover.
I mean, believe me, I get the appeal, okay? She's a beautiful stranger with an accent and vagabond past who knows nothing about yours. You get to be whoever you want. But so does she. And what do you really know about this girl?
I know all I need to. Look, if you're worried about the boys
It's not just the boys. I'm worried about you, too.
All right, let's review the details of our agreement. The wedding will be here. Christmas, kind of sappy, but I don't mind. I also don't mind putting on a monkey suit, taking some lovely wedding photos. But let's be practical. We're celebrating a wedding. There should be at least a modicum of liquid refreshment.
I want a wedding I'm gonna remember. I want a wedding you're gonna remember.
Then let's do it on the beach in Bali. Say our vows over Mai Tais at sunset. That I would never forget.
Christmas, here, family and friends, prenup and sober, your call.
Deal.
1 year, firm.
Then we want the $1 million tax-free.
Okay, we aren't agreeing to anything.
Done.
This is not fair. Pay close attention. I do not want to stay married to you.
Come on, you walk away from this with $500,000 tax-free. We get to sleep together the whole time. How could you say no?
Well, we are getting married.
Drinks all around.
Good.
Not so fast.
Dad, you probably shouldn't
Well, no, don't worry about it. The judge lifted the restrictions on the parole. We get to see each other whenever we want.
Are you serious?
Would I joke about something like that? It's right here, his signature.
Dad, this is unbelievable, man. I miss you.
I missed you too, bud.
I can't believe this is real. How did you pull this
No,
off?
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Claire Walsh filed the petition.
Claire, when she found me in your office, she threatened to turn me in for a parole violation, even though I was there to see Jason. Why would she make it okay for us to see each other now?
Well, Claire reacted to something else going on between her and me. Had nothing to do with you. You did everything that you had to do as far as staying out of trouble, following the rules and all that. Claire sees that now. She thinks you've been punished enough. Obviously, the judge feels the same way. Otherwise, he wouldn't have signed on that paper. So basically, you made it happen for both of us.
Can you get Dante reassigned?
What?
I don't want Dante to guard me, so can you just, make a phone call or bribe a judge or whatever it is that you do and get him reassigned?
Well,
Please?
I thought you trusted Dante.
It's not about whether or not I trust Dante. Every time I see that guy's face, I think of guns and blood and stuff that I don't want to think about. So if you could just get him reassigned, I would really appreciate
Whoa,
that.
Is there something else going on here? Is there more to it?
No.
No? Then why don't you want Dante guarding you all of a sudden?
I've made a point of staying out of your personal life, and I'm asking you to do the same with mine.
I just don't want to see you get hurt again.
Well, I appreciate your concern, but whatever happens between me and Siobhan is my business, and I really think it's best if we, respect the boundaries that we've set.
I'm sorry if you think I've overstepped. I hope it works out the way you want.
So trying to tell me it's over with the ex? The woman thinks she owns you.
No, she doesn't. She's just used to being involved in my life.
Elizabeth obviously wants you back.
Well, all that matters is what I want, and I think I've been pretty clear on that. So, unless you're gonna run because you're scared.
Well, I'm scared of nothing.
Really? Prove it.
Hey. Honey.
What's going on? You look all tense.
No, I'm fine. You look exhausted. And it's no wonder with all the extra hours you've been working. How is that going, Garden Brenda?
It's just a job, huh? You know, there's not much to tell.
Okay, okay. Well, so what's the deal? How do I rate a visit? Do you miss me or just need a lasagna?
Actually, I'm here to see Carly.
Oh, really? Why is that?
Well, the judge amended Michael's sentence. He's allowed to have contact with Sonny again.
Oh my God, Michael's gonna be so happy.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Oh, you don't want to see Michael happy?
I don't want to see Michael go back to prison. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen if he doesn't stay clear of Sonny and the business.
I wish I'd been around, you know, to help you, talk to you, whatever you needed with your problems.
Oh, no, Dad, you had your own problems to worry about. It's fine.
Well, I know it must be difficult, especially now that the truth came out about the car bombing, Johnny's car bombing.
No, I'm just
Wait. The fact that, you know, I don't feel good about putting you in a position to have to lie to your sister.
Well, it all worked out. I'm glad she forgave you. And the charges were dropped, so it's all good.
I'd be in jail right now waiting trial if it wasn't for Claire. She found a loophole that got the evidence against me thrown out.
Things will be pretty serious between you two for her to stick her neck out like that.
Well, she's amazing, you know. I mean, but I did what I had to do and break things off with her because it was costing her too much to be with me.
You sure that's a good idea? And breaking up with her. Never hurts to have a prosecutor willing to do you a favor.
Well, you know what? She's done me so many favors already. All she's getting is flack for it. So that's why I had to end things.
How'd she take it?
She was all right, you know. She wants me to be happy. And she thinks I can be with Brenda.
Look, every time I look at Dante, I have to think about the fact that I shot and killed Alexander, and I don't want to think about that. I just don't want to have to think about
I
that.
understand, but Jax is the one who got Dante assigned, not me.
Perfect. Then I'll just call Jax and tell him to get Dante reassigned.
Please, don't call Jax. It's only going to set Carly off.
Oh my God. If Carly is insecure in her marriage, that is not my problem. Jax and I are friends.
You guys were a lot more than friends at some point.
Yeah, no kidding. What's your point?
If you don't want Carly flipping out, just don't provoke her.
Okay, let me be really clear about something. I don't provoke Carly, all right? I'm gonna ask you for the last time. Please get Dante reassigned.
Okay, I'll look into it. But even if I can, he's still going to be around.
Oh, wow, you're just full of words of wisdom today, right? So basically you're telling me that I need you to just accept this and that you're actually not gonna do anything about it? Because I'm sure you are not gonna be surprised to know that that's not okay with me.
Where are you going?
I'm going out.
Be careful.
Hello, Daddy. I just said we're getting married. This is when you're supposed to tell me to stay away from the reprobate and that you're going to disown me?
Mm-hmm. We'll get to that.
Yeah, we'll discuss your wedding in a minute. Right now, Maya and I have to seal the deal. So.
Seal it. Dodge, I know we never had that father-son talk, but what Tracy and I walked into in Vegas, you know, the deal doesn't get any more sealed than that.
Not the deal. This deal that Edward's offering. So let me get this straight. You give us $1 million tax-free if Maya and I stay married for a year.
$1 million?
To live together as husband and wife.
You're not seriously considering this.
Oh, hell, I'm considering it. Is there any way we can get in on? I was just kidding, you know. No, they may need $1 million to keep them warm, but we have our love.
Okay. What's the catch?
There's no catch. At the end of the year, you can either split apart or choose to stay together. It's entirely up to you.
Year's a very long time.
Not with $1 million in your pocket. Maya, think about this. You could pay off your student loans. You could pay for your sister's tuition. You wouldn't have to rely on these folks for another dime.
I'm in.
Excellent. I'll cut you a check on your 1-year anniversary.
All right, enough about them. Can we get back to my wedding?
So this is actually happening?
Yes, if all my terms are met.
Oh, there are terms.
I wouldn't exactly call them terms.
We're going to get married here, over the Christmas holiday, in front of friends and family.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad.
Wait for it.
And Luke has to sign a prenup and stay sober, otherwise the deal is off.
Okay, so when's the date?
December 21st, the winter solstice.
That's Mom's birthday. Are you okay?
Yeah. I'm fine. I just miss my little girl.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry. Wow, that is an incredibly beautiful fish.
Or puppy.
Clearly, that's about being a beautiful puppy.
It's a puppy. And you know, Patrick is dead set on Emma being a jock. But I think fine art. I mean, after seeing this, people would pay big bucks for that.
You are a good mommy. Guess what? I brought you a gift. See, I'm not self-absorbed. I brought you a gift. And it wasn't easy either. I had to smuggle it past that drill sergeant at the front desk.
Oh, yeah, that would be epiphany.
Good to know.
What? Cookies!
I found them at this really good bakery, actually. Yeah, Sycamore.
Oh, Gracie's.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where Emma and I get our cupcakes. It's so good.
Yeah.
So good.
I've already eaten 5 of them. They're not as good as Ruby's. What did Ruby used to put in those cookies when we were kids?
Know. Do you remember when I made Stone sing for the very last cookie? Really, he would have done anything for that thing.
He would have done anything to make you smile. See? That's one of the problems. You think you'd ever see Sonny up on a table singing a little Streisand for me?
Well,
never do that.
Sonny was too cool to sing in public. So were you. You were cool.
I was cool. You thought I was cool?
Yes.
That's because you were young.
Well, you weren't that much older than me.
Well, now looking back, I realize I may not have been that much older than you, but you know, I used to like to fancy myself much older than you. So that I could be grown up enough to, move in with Sonny. No, I really did think we were going to be together forever.
I am here out of concern for our son.
Is Dante all right?
Dante has just gotten to a place where he can finally look you in the eye and see that his father is a decent, caring human being and not this murdering mobster that he grew up imagining, Sonny. I don't want to see that go all to hell, okay?
Okay, first of all, it was attempted murder. Both charges were dropped. So why you worry that Dante and I are gonna have some kind of falling up?
Dante, he told me that you were going to be allowed to see Michael again.
Right.
Okay, he also told me that he thinks it would be better for Michael if you would just stay away.
He told me so you can.
Well, but you got no intention of listening to him, do you?
We're talking about my son.
Well, Dante is your son, too. Okay? And he has got every reason to be concerned. Sonny, I'm sorry to say this to you, but how many times is Michael gonna have to pay for your poor choices? Or for standing in the wrong place at the wrong time when your enemies started shooting, okay? You know the dangers. Dante is just trying to keep Michael from any more suffering.
I understand where Dante's coming from, but I cannot turn my back on my son.
I'm not asking you to turn your back.
Then what are you asking me to do?
I'm asking you to use your head. Okay? I mean, Michael, if he gets involved in anything illegal,
Yeah.
if his life gets put in jeopardy, God forbid, Sonny, anything actually ever happened to that kid, Dante would never forgive you. And he'd never forgive himself. That would be it. The end of your relationship together. Game over.
Yeah, that's the last thing I want.
I know. But the road to hell is paved with good intentions, Sonny. Okay? So I'm just saying, be smart. Okay? I don't want to see you lose both your sons. What is this? When did you start reading fashion magazines?
Here I am, as ordered. I have to say, it says a lot about our friendship when you only invite me over to yell at me.
Okay, I'm not gonna yell at you.
Or you're gonna blame me for doing something wrong when I haven't done anything.
Yet.
Why don't you have this conversation with Brenda? Maybe tell her to stop throwing herself at my husband.
I did talk to Brenda, told her to stay away from Jax.
We all know how well she listens.
Well, you know what? She has guards. If she gets anywhere near Jax, they're gonna tell me. So you need to stop obsessing and give up on all your crazy plans and forget about Brenda, forget about Dante, and move on.
First of all, I'm not obsessing. I'm not. I'm trying to hold on to my marriage. And second of all, I'm gonna need more than your word that Brenda's gonna stay away from Jax. I think she needs a little incentive to leave Port Charles.
I don't want to wallow in memories.
No, please. Please, let's wallow. It keeps my mind off wanting to strangle Lisa.
Is that girl still causing you problems?
Yes, she wants to make my life miserable. But you know what, for the time being, I actually don't want to talk about her, and I don't want to think about that. I would rather think about you getting an entire department store worth of clothing and dumping it on Sunny's doorstep.
Oh my gosh. That is so cute. I remember that. I remember the beautiful look of panic that came across his face when he saw the closet.
So bad.
So, does my cousin Connie know that you prefer the competition? Of course, you always did, even back in high school. You were never satisfied with the one you were with. You're always looking for something better.
Not better, just a bigger challenge. That's kind of what I live for, you know. But even back then, it seemed like I could never make a relationship work from day to day.
Hey, Sonny, don't do that. Now, you made it work with Carly pretty good for a while, right?
Yeah, we had kids, and we used to go back and forth because of the kids, probably a little bit too much than we should have.
Come on, you loved Carly.
Loved her very much. Loved a lot of women. Brenda was my first, if you don't count high school, you know.
No, we were too young to know what love really was, I know.
Brenda was, you know, not much older than that, and I knew I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her.
So what happened?
Well, you know, we'd fight, make up, fight, make up. At times it was ugly, but when it was good, it was good.
Why do you have to make things harder than they have to be?
I just think everything will be easier if Brenda were gone.
Brenda's not going anywhere right now, and the last thing I need is for her to be more flipped out than she already is.
I can't stand that you bend over backwards to help that little twit when she's lying to your face.
Lying about what?
Brenda and Dante had an affair 3 years ago. That's right. Sonny's great love was banging his firstborn.
Two sisters, 2 DNA tests.
What if this baby turns out to be Ford's? You know how much I love Brody.
This week,
Please let this be John's baby. Don't let it be Brody's.
the wait is over.
We've got the results.
The truth is out. One life to